Hello and welcome to Tpw. We're here in our last show of the week, the New Talent Show, where we display all of our new talent superstars, the new superstars rising here in Tpw. We have the New Talent Tag Champions in action tonight. It'll be Kyle and Yi against the Professor and Mr. Groove, the Nerds. And then it'll be Jerry Goodman, Case Bradley, Karrion Kross, and Hector in a fatal four-way match. This will actually determine who will face the Step Champion at the upcoming Burnout pay-per-view, so that'll be definitely good to tune in for that. And surprisingly, already Andy Sandy accepting a challenge from the Animal for his New Talent Championship. The Animal's been on quite the roll as of late, so he earned a shot from Perseus to face Andy Sandy, the new Talent Champion, who won it at the recent Summertime Fun event. And then in our main event, we have the Women's New Talent Champion against Lady Death Alpha one-on-one. And all this and more here when we get started here in our New Talent Show here tonight.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. All the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 391 pounds. The Total Pro Wrestling Junior Tag Team Champions, the Captain Glory and Hero Kyle.
Well, definitely the Thrill Seekers ready to go tonight. The titles are not on the line, but who knows? Maybe if the Nerds win tonight, they'll earn an opportunity at the tag titles. The upcoming Burnout pay-per-view is coming up at the end of this month for the New Talent Show. Any match towards then will definitely give momentum for a title opportunity. And here comes the Nerds.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 456 pounds, and Professor, the Nerds.
Well, Mr. Groove and the Professor, we haven't seen in a while fight in tag team action. Good to see them tonight with the tag champions themselves, the Thrill Seekers. We'll see who picks up the win here in this tag match to kick off our New Talent Show. Looks like Kyle starting it off against, already getting for a pin, kick out. Like I said, Kyle against Professor to kick off this tag match here, the opening part of the show. And what a fatal four-way match we have for the Step Championship opportunity. That'll definitely be good to see who will move on in that match to face the Step Champion one-on-one. Those big glove-like hands of Mr. Groove grabbing the head of Kyle and chucking him. Kyle tossing him in the corner. And Zach, this is your first time, I believe, here on the New Talent Show. What do you think about it so far? I definitely am very surprised at the talent so far. I got a chance to talk with a lot of people backstage because it's again my first time here in the new talent show, and it's definitely great to see the future of TPW. Obviously, they're very happy. Recently, we know Preston moved up to the main roster, is now on the away show. Obviously did not successfully earn a title opportunity, but he has his whole career ahead of him to win titles. So it's great to see that the locker room very happy about that decision. No, for sure, Zach, and it's very nice to see always talent rise up to the occasion, move up to the main roster that needs a lot of help. Especially on the away show, we don't have a lot of superstars on the away show, so it's great to see always new superstars added to that show. And nice back and forth here by Mr. Groove and Kyle. Looking to get a tag here, and he does. Kyle using the boot of Yi. Huge stunner with the ropes there. And Mr. Groove taking his time to get back in the ring. Ooh, chucking him all the way across the floor there. And big hip attack to Yi, but it didn't affect him there. But tags in Professor nonetheless here. Huge slam. Tag to Kyle there. Huge running Hurricanrana. Huge drop kick connects. Chop to the back, pushes him into the corner there. And using his athleticism, Hurricanrana by Kyle. Kick out at 1. Professor really not in a good way here against Kyle and Yi. Tagging in Yi now is Kyle. Huge moonsault off the top. Sling blade by Yi. And Yi and Kyle have been tag champions for a long time. Really moving forward here in a huge way as tag champion. Thrown in the corner by the Professor. Huge chop in the corner to Kyle. Professor does not have much stamina in his arsenal here. Who will pick up the win? And a kick out at 1 by Kyle. Huge big slam there by Professor. Tagging in his partner obviously is Mr. Groove. And huge clothesline by Kyle there. Yi back in the ring. The strength of Mr. Groove is just a lot here. Huge running leg drop there. And the strength just pushes Kyle into steel steps. But Yi did not like that at all. and throws him back for good measure. Will they get counted out here? Swanton did not connect. The count restarts here for Mr. Groove and Yi. Mr. Groove back in the ring. Yi getting in the ring as well. Huge chops. Big kick by Yi. Huge kick there. Thrown in the ropes. Thrown into the other turnbuckle there. And Mr. Groove using the turnbuckle as momentum. Huge suplex there. Kick out at 1. Thrown in the corner. Tag to the Professor. Huge splash there. And getting slammed on top of Yi by Mr. Groove. Kick out at 1. Incredible tag team action to kick off our new talent show. Huge kick to the leg there. Thrown in the corner. Yi off the corner shot there. On the second rope. Huge frog splash. But a breakup immediately by Mr. Groove. Springboard dropkick connects. And Yi saying bring it to Mr. Groove. And he's bringing it for sure. Roll through. Roll through again. Nice back and forth. Drop kick. Now a double team. Kyle and Yi connect. But Mr. Groove popped right back up again. I could not believe it. The strength of Kyle as well, tossing Mr. Groove in midair. Off the ropes there in the corner. Did not connect there. Mr. Groove reversed it. Body press connecting on Kyle. Could that be it? Kick out at 1. This late in the match, you think either one of these competitors are worn out, but they continue to kick out. Letting the blood rush right to his head with that suplex. Wow. Mr. Groove trying to hype up the fans here. Thrown in the corner is the legal partner is Yi. Huge slam on the apron there. Kick out. Tags in Professor here. Tag again to Mr. Groove, using Professor as the leverage there to get some punches in. Huge slam connects to Yi. And now somewhere where Professor doesn't, Mr. Groove doesn't go, flying cross body connects. And that was almost 3. You gotta give it to Yi for kicking out of that maneuver. Running slam into the chest of Yi. Huge shot to the turnbuckle there. Tagging in Professor. Big shot there. And Yi looking to get the pin. Kick out at 1 and still able to kick out just at 1 is Professor. This has just been amazing. I don't know how these competitors keep going. Huge moonsault connecting. Kick out at 1. This is what I mean, man. I don't know how they keep kicking out. In the corner. Professor taking advantage. Side effect connects. Tagging in Mr. Groove. Huge clothesline. Springboard elbow does not connect. In the corner. Huge splash off the second rope. Flying splash as well. Big slam, and that has got to be it. No, Yi breaks it up again. What does Mr. Groove have to do to end this? Literally tossing Yi halfway across the ring. Kick out at 2. Big Mexican destroyer there by Yi. Can he get the pinfall? Again, only a kick out at 1. This is getting pretty long here. I don't know how these two keep kicking out. Amazing contest for sure. Inverted DDT connecting. In the corner again. Huge slam. Will Yi finally end this match? Springboard into a big elbow there. On the top. What a maneuver, is that it? And no, again, Professor breaking it up. Huge drop kick off the top. Again, Yi looking to end this with that maneuver, but reversed by Mr. Groove there. springboard elbow. Sling blade connects. And here we go, trying to get another pinfall. Kick out at 1. It looks like he's copying his finisher, going for the pinfall. And already, again, Mr. Groove getting involved. And Yi trying to get a pinfall. Again, another kick out. Thrown over the top by Professor. Oh no, and Mr. Groove attacking Yi outside the ring. Reversed though by Yi. Going back in, or trying to. Oh, big chop. Huge power bomb, looks like in the corner. And not able to reverse is Yi. Getting some momentum going there. Kick out at 2 again. Reverse somehow by Professor there with that maneuver. Looking to get a pin. Rope break though by Yi. Well, Professor getting the rope break. This is an intense match. Huge drop kick. Reverse somehow by Professor there. Neck breaker connects. Trying to get up with the ropes, I believe, is Yi. Not in the best corner to be trying to get up there. Oh, and Professor, huge stomps. Going to town on Yi there. But reversed barely by Yi. Using the foot there. Using the corner of the partner there. Connecting with that maneuver. looking to get the pin. And Yi and the Thrill Seekers win the match. Replay action here. Huge maneuvers throughout the match. Mr. Groove tossing Yi there. Kick out after kick out with these maneuvers. Springboard inverted DDT or elbow there. Another elbow to the face. And another kick out. And I believe finally this is the last pin.
Here are your winners, the Captain, Yuri, and Skater
And the fans on their feet dancing away with the Thrill Seekers. We move on finally to our next matchup here in the New Talent Show.